another edition of On Second Thought. For this week's legislative portion, we're going to talk about restaurant grading in Baltimore. Restaurant grading, of course, is something that's practiced across the country in many cities and states, but Baltimore does not currently have that. In actuality, Baltimore is one of a few of the major cities that does not have this practice. 21 out of the top 40 U.S. cities by population have restaurant grades, and 37 of the top 40 post full results from restaurants' health inspections online. Baltimore is one of only 3 cities that does not do that. I introduced legislation that would create restaurant grading in Baltimore's restaurants and other food service facilities. Today, in 2012, it is unacceptable that the only way a citizen of Baltimore or someone visiting Baltimore who wants to go to a restaurant can find out the results of a health inspection will be for them to call 311 or the health department. We have to do better, and we have to be more transparent in our city government. This information should be available not only online but also on site of the restaurant or food service facility for the customer to see. This is what this legislation does. It creates not only an online database, but will require restaurants and food service facilities to post the results of their inspection at the site. If you want to see restaurant grading in Baltimore, please contact your local council representative along with myself. Also, please fill out our online petition on change.org at the link on your screen. Recently, I had the great pleasure of swearing in the Northeast Middle School's Student Council. Following their swearing in, we had a reception here at City Hall for the Student Council and their families. Each of the participants received a City Council resolution and a small party with a little food. Keep up the great work, Northeast. Did you know that the City of Baltimore has an open data catalog where you can view crime data, salary data, even down to property taxes? Please visit the link on your screen to take a look at Open Baltimore. We're back on Second Thought. Today we're here with Major Darryl DeSousa from the Northeast District, and we're going to talk a little bit about some holiday crime tips. Major, every year during the holidays, we always see an uptick in certain types of crime. Can you talk a little bit about how residents of the 2nd District, the City of Baltimore, and all of the Northeast District can prevent themselves from being victims of those types of crimes?
Yes, in sum, you have to remember 3 basic concepts. Number 1 is that your house, your person, and your car are essential during these time of year. Let's take a look at your person first, because that's the most important. What you want to do is make sure you don't walk around with a lot of cash. Use your credit card instead of cash. If you do have to carry cash, make sure you carry it in small amounts. If you're leaving the mall, if you're leaving the bank, if you're leaving an ATM machine, just make sure you put your money in your pocket, in your purse, in a safe place. If you walk into your car, make sure that you take your alarm key, press the alarm button if you think there's would-be robbers in your surrounding. If it's at nighttime, take your same alarm key, hit your lock switch. Typically now you'll see that most cars, lighting illuminates the surrounding portion of your car, okay? Which leads us to your car, all right? Make sure you don't keep visible items in display. You want to put those in the trunk. If you've gone to the mall and you're driving back home and you have a family member there, call your family member when you're a couple of blocks away and have them greet you at your front door. Even if you don't have a family member, you live alone, you're by yourself, your family's away, what you can do is still, when you pull up, blow your horn as though you're alerting someone in your house to come open the door for you. You can sometimes coordinate that with some lighting switches that you may have. Your house. Obviously, your house, the most important thing is when you leave, make sure you secure it. Front, back door, windows. Rule of thumb, you should have at least 2 separate timing switches that aren't coordinated. One comes on one time, one comes on another time. Remember, it's daylight savings time. So coordinate that so it gives the appearance that you're home all the time. Your alarm, make sure you turn it on. If you have Christmas gifts, you're going Christmas shopping, make sure you break down those boxes with your TV. Put it in a dark plastic bag. Day of trash day, dump it out. gone on vacation for a couple of days, if you have a neighbor that you can trust, tell your neighbor to pick your newspapers up, your mail, just keep a visual of your house while you're gone. Those important tips really helps you out through the holiday season, but the most important tip that I can give everyone today is common sense. If you use common sense, it'll get you through the holiday time, it'll get you through all the seasons of the year, 365 days.
All right, anything else you'd like to add about being safe during the holidays?
Common sense.
All right, thank you, and we'll continue on second thought in 1 minute. Welcome back to On Second Thought. This week on Second Thought, we want to take a few moments to talk about the holidays and recognize the holiday season. The holidays, of course, are a time to be with your friends, your family, those whom you love, but also a time to reflect on the reason for the season, which is caring and giving, especially for those who are less fortunate. So, if you have time this holiday season, please do that, but also enjoy your friends and family. Everybody in the 2nd District and all of Baltimore, please have a blessed and safe holiday season. And we'll catch you next time on Second Thought.